Void ready and our Evo Zap ready. Let's Void it instantly. Evo Zap for the Firecracker. And that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's the push that we wanted. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yo, what's up, gamers? It's Durkee here, and today we're gonna be using one of the easiest decks in the game, but also one of the best decks in the game, and that is Lavaloon Double Dragon. We've all played against Lavaloon. We know it's not that hard to play, and this deck has the third highest win rating in all of Clash Royale right now. This deck features the Evo Valkyrie, the Evo Zap, and the Void, which is still the best spell in the game. I really like this deck because you really only need to make 1 or 2 or 3 good critical decisions per game, and you'll usually end up winning the match. So let's hop into some matches, and I'll show y'all just how easy this deck is. Alright, into our first match of the video against a Walbanjit, something. I don't know how to say his name. I'm going to go ahead and take this King Tower activation. It's a -1 trade for us, but if he's running like Hog EQ or Hog Firecracker or something like that, that King Tower activation is going to pay dividends over the course of the game. So I think it's worth it. And it forced out the delivery, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm just going to cycle a Zap here. It looks like he might be running... Okay, never mind. What I thought he's running, he's not running. So again, we're going to see the King Tower activation helping out here, which is super awesome. So really aggressive by my opponent, I'm not going to lie. Looks like he's just playing some sort of like psychotic bridge spam deck. Bridge spam kind of in the meta, but not as much as it was previously. Because that was really aggressive and I'm up a little bit of elixir, I'm going to lava up over here in the corner. I feel like I can handle whatever pressure he throws at me. So even if he does that, we're going to go for a Valkyrie low. And again, we're going to see the King Tower activation paying dividends here, right? So he's going to end up getting no damage on the tower even after he raged all of that up. So that's really awesome for us. Okay, I'm going to Void on the Firecracker here. I think that's absolutely worth it. And I'm going to wait just a second to see what I want to play. Like, I might want to Zap something. I might want to go in for balloons. Okay, he's cycling skeleton. He's cycling all that. I mean, since he's just letting that go, I will go in for a balloon. He doesn't have Firecracker in hand. And that's what I'm talking about with this deck. Like, you don't need to be, you know, a genius. You don't need to be Einstein to figure out how to play Lava Hound. Like, it's seriously not that hard. That was a really intelligent move by my opponent, I'm not gonna lie, but we can still defend it like super easily. That was a cool play, like, in theory. So I mean, at this point, like, this match is already over, and you can see there I didn't have to make too many decisions to win this match. I'm not playing like a cycle deck where it's like so imperative that I make every, you know, great micro decision. And that's why people say this deck is easy. Like, what did I do there that was crazy? Nothing. My opponent's just playing, you know, a little too aggressive, and we were able to outthink them. We're just gonna Zap here. Okay. This is gonna get a little testy. I'm just gonna play my Valkyrie here, and we're still fine. So his best answer for this is Firecracker. So we're, you know, just gonna have our Void ready, just take care of it. And once the Firecracker goes down, we know he only really has delivery. So if you can see the delivery come down. No delivery? No delivery? There's the delivery. I was waiting for it. We're going to Zap here, and we're probably going to end up getting our first 3 crown of the video. I didn't have to do anything too crazy. So GG's to that guy. Pretty textbook, just Lava Hound domination, for lack of a better word. We'll take the dub. We'll catch you in the next match. All right, into our next match here, and I just want to clarify, I don't want to come off condescending to, you know, top-level Lava Hound players. I will say the ceiling for Lava Hound is very high. Like, top-level Lava Hound players are great. They make really good decisions. But the floor for Lava Hound players is also lower, meaning the barrier to entry to use this deck is a lot lower than a lot of other decks. So that's why people say it's easy, but that doesn't mean at the top level that Lava Hound players are not talented. Absolutely they are. But it's not a hard deck to learn, and it's not a hard deck to get wins at, like, you know, mid-ladder or upper mid-ladder. So I don't really have a great starting hand. Like, if I had Zap or even Tombstone, I would consider cycling something. So I just want to put a little disclaimer in here that if I was you, I would not cycle anything. But for the sake of the YouTube video, I'm going to cycle my Valkyrie. But don't do that. If you care about winning, don't do that. Yeah, because you can see we're already, like, my Valkyrie's going to get eviscerated here. And he might go Giant, and I might just altogether lose. So when you have that type of starting hand, it's not good. Even if I had Zap, I would have considered cycling a Zap or something like that. But hopefully this guy's not that good. I don't know. We'll see. He looks like he's a decent player, so no promises. Yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble here. Let's just be real. Please, please, please. That 1 HP Wizard is going to drive me into a wall. Okay, so not the best start. I mean, Monk Wizard was like pretty difficult to defend. All of that started because I cycled my Valkyrie. Don't cycle your Valkyrie, kids. Me making a mistake can be as helpful of a lesson as me doing good things. So don't do that. Wizard is going to be the troublesome card in this matchup. Definitely going to be the Wizard. If he void blocks, you know, it's going to be hard for us. Let's just call it like it is. Okay. Evil Wizard comes down. Like I said, the bane of my existence is that freaking card. I'm just going to void on it. I'm gonna go lava. Okay, lava gets down in front, I think. Yeah, it does. That's nice. I go like this. And that should get taken care of. And see, that's what I'm talking about, man. We're inching back into the game. We just need to have a void ready for a wizard. I'm sure he's saving up for it. There it is. Bippity boppity boo. And I'm going to go with an Inferno Dragon here. Valkyrie's going to take care of those minions, actually, I think. Come on, Valkyrie. Come on, Valkyrie. And despite the horrendous start, look at where we are now. Look at where we are now. That's what I'm talking about with this deck. Like, the way that we started was not the way that we finished. I'm going to go Lava Hound here. I've got to pull this monk back. I don't want any bridge block shenanigans. Zap on the Evo Wizard. And that's a good game. You would think with Wizard, Evo Wizard, he would destroy us. Nah. Nah. Anyways, good game of that guy. We'll catch you in the next match. I know our next match here against Grave. I kind of like that username. Sometimes I like, you know, make fun of other people's usernames. But I kind of like Grave. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool name. Alright. This will get the wizard to be, like, tangible, which is nice. I'm just going to cycle a zap. Yeah, Tombstone, a pretty good answer. So he is running the P.E.K.K.A. I don't know what I want to do here. I'm going to Valkyrie in the opposite lane. And I wish I had my Inferno Dragon in cycle first there, to be completely honest. That would have been nice. Okay, he goes with the Phoenix. I'm going to go Skeleton Dragons and see what he plays. Okay, Ram Rider. Tombstone high. Awesome. Awesome possum. And that Ram Rider is going to get a little bit of damage, but we're going to have a Bebe counter push. Emphasis on Bebe. P.E.K.K.A. Ram Rider is interesting. I'm actually going to do this. Like, I don't know. He just used arrows. If he goes E-Wiz, we can maybe void on it. We'll see what he plays. Those arrows just felt really aggressive. I'm just going to let this go. It'll still get like 2 shots, which is really good damage. Yeah, I only went for that because it felt like that was pretty aggressive of him, to be completely honest, to go for those arrows. He already kind of spent a lot. So, like I said, just making good macro level decisions and your life will be good as a Lava Hound player. Okay. Try and get something out of hand. I'm going to go Skeleton Dragons at the bridge. Good timing with him going for that. He needs to spend something else. Nice. Okay, we get the Phoenix out. Fine with me. Okay. Valkyrie here. Valkyrie really, really good against the Phoenix. Like the egg respawn. Never mind, just forget I said anything. Why did I even open my mouth? Brother. I didn't even open my big old mouth. What a not helpful comment. He's doing a good job placing his wizards in a spot where it's like difficult for me to void. He's totally doing that on purpose. And he void blocked. Really, really well played. I gotta give credit where credit's due. That's a very intelligent play. It might not look like it right off the bat, but it's a very good play. And now we are in trouble. I'm just gonna call a spade. We're in trouble. We're gonna zap just so this doesn't like go crazy on my tower. That was honestly, that was really well played. I wasn't going to play anything else, but once he played that zap, I kind of had to. This guy definitely knows what he's doing. He did just use his Phoenix, though. So, that is one of the best answers to a Lava. So, I think at this point, a lot of Lava Hound players would be too passive, and I think in this situation, we have to go in. And he finally messes up his Wizard placement, where we can get a Void off on it, hopefully. Void zap. We need that wizard dead. Yep. Okay, perfect. He'll probably try and go for a Ram Rider or something, like to try and pressure me. Yeah, there it is. So we get the Tombstone down early. We're going to get Skeleton Dragons down as well. And I think this is a really good situation for us. Honestly, that guy played really well. I'm not going to lie. We just played a little better. But he almost had me. Again, playing around a wizard. That's kind of how you do it. GG's to Grave. We'll take the dub. We'll catch y'all in the next match. I know our next match against Brenya, I think is how you'd read it. Brenya. Gonna give him the firecracker emoji. He split skeleton, so we're just gonna cycle our tombstone. I'll be rocking some sort of cycle deck. Okay. Valkyrie here will do a good job on the barrel. So the princess targets the front left goblin first, so when you princess in that, or Valkyrie in that spot, it should only get one shot, which is nice. I'm just gonna cycle a zap here. Don't want to be too crazy. Lava Hound is pretty good against log bait. I mean, it depends 100% what variant they're running. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect him to have a firecracker, to be honest, but it's all good. I'm just gonna void here. Take care of the cracker. Skeleton dragons are a really good way to defend barrel because they give you a nice counter push as well. Now, time to find out what his building is. Bait usually runs a building. Yeah, okay, Tesla. That's fine. It's fine with me. It's good to know. He's cycling back to a firecracker. Yeah, well played. You do get a small little lock, but not much. Playing around the firecracker and the Tesla is going to be the hardest part of this matchup, no doubt. Okay, well played to my opponent. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to delay this like a little bit because I want to get my King Tower activated. It might look kind of weird. But against log bait, like, I think it's totally worth it, in my opinion. Tombstone like this. Yeah, I was in the front. Perfect tombstone, counter the barrel. 3 for 3 trade. And this matchup is just booty and single elixir. Gets a little better in double elixir. We have our Void for the Tesla, and we have our Evo Zap for the... Void for the Tesla and Evo Zap for the Firecracker is kind of like your saving grace in this matchup a lot of the time. My boy doesn't love it, and I agree. I know this deck is kind of cheesy. I feel it. I feel it. I feel his pain. Our Void ready, and our Evo Zap ready. Let's Void it instantly. Evo Zap for the Firecracker. And that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's the push that we wanted. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that you kind of need when they have a Firecracker and a Tesla. That is your push. With the Evo Zap and the Void. And that's like pretty much the only way you're gonna break through. Because you're not gonna outcycle both of their counters, you know what I mean? I want to let him get into rocket range, so we're going to do that. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, good game. Honestly, that wasn't the easiest matchup. Like, Firecracker and Tesla in a really fast cycle are really good against lava, but like I said, one good push is all it takes. Falling in love with me. GG's, we'll catch you in the next one. Pancakes, pancakes. Up here in our next match. Praying that he's not running Firecracker. That was the takeaway from last match. Okay. Barrel comes down, no Valkyrie in hand. Valkyries are really good. You can actually full counter barrel if you play the Valkyrie in the back, like, really fast. Like, you almost need to be hovering it. It looks like we're up here against bait. Not the worst thing in the world. I mean, like I said, it's not the easiest matchup, but you can do some stuff. We're going to tombstone here just because, like, there's a chance he has a princess. Okay. Valkyrie takes care of all that. He had the Dark Goblin go. It's not often they have Dark Goblin and princess, but it's not unheard of. You usually have a pretty decent matchup against bait, but like a good bait player can give you the work. Speaking from experience, because I run log bait and I cook Lava Hound players every now and again. Okay. This is threatening as well. It'll probably force out like something. Yeah, Rascals. Okay. Nice. That Rascal boy's gonna get kind of cooked. We'll see if he rockets this or what he does, but he just spent a lot. So I'm gonna Lava Hound actually. Oh, really good timing actually with that Prince. Like, really good timing with the Prince, actually. I'm going to do this because... Perfect. I wanted to take care of that Dark Gobby. Nice. And that is why this matchup sucks. I mean, not, like, just that, but, like, he actually has a lot of air counters, I'm not going to lie to you. But, like, one push and one, like, little mistake, and you lose your entire tower. So... Ooh. And that's even the worst when it's, like, just enough to take the tower. It was, like, just enough. Tragedy strikes. Tragedy strikes. I'm going to drop my Inferno in the back corner. We're up a little bit of elixir. so I don't want to leak. I probably won't support it in any way. I think I was too slow. Yeah, like I said, if I would have reacted quicker at full counters, but that's still not that bad. We'd have to have a pretty big blunder to lose this match at this point, I would say. I'm going to lava in the pocket just because we do have some nice counter push coming down. Evo Zap to take care of all of this. Void on this. And, yeah. It's tough out here being a bait player. He's doing anything to keep that Inferno Dragon off the tower, and I respect it. And I respect it. We're going to get this Tombstone down. I'd say that's a successful push. I mean, we didn't take his tower, but he isn't able to build up a massive push. And that's the thing with lava. When you have a lead like this, it's nice to just, like, have non-stop pressure. My man went for the desperation push. Just spam all your elixir at the bridge and hope it works. I've been there oh too many times. All too many times. Alright, well, that pretty much solidifies the match. So, GG's to this guy. That's a pretty tough matchup. Like, I feel for him, like, as a bait player. Like, I hate playing against Lava Hound. But that's another reason why this deck has the 3rd highest win rate in all of Clash Royale. So, GG's to this bait player. We'll take the dub. Catch you in the next one. Alright, in our next matchup against Mr. Potates. What a guy. Rocking with the Dagger Duchess. Dagger Duchess is really good. Probably one of the best things you could see. If they're still running Dagger Duchess, you're probably just going to win the match. Not even exaggerating. Because it's just, one, it was already bad against Lava Hound, and after the balance changes, man, it's even worse. So this might just be a good game already. I'm going to actually Lava Hound. That's kind of how confident I am that we're going to end up winning this match. The LP is a little scary. Let's get the Inferno Dragon down. I hit a really nice zap here. Nice, and his push is essentially dead. And, we have a fully healthy lava. That was a really horrible little Prince ability. And that's what I'm, like, you don't really have to make that many decisions to win a match here. Oh, he doesn't have Inferno Dragon, though. That's a nice little saving grace. Inferno Dragon, kind of a get-out-of-jail-free card. But even so, like, this is what I'm talking about with the Dagger Duchess. Like, he's going to eat so much damage. Dagger Duchess is just so bad. She's just so bad. And I'm going to do this because low on daggers, right? And I can avoid whatever his one air counter is, right? Void on LP. Oops, I didn't mean to hit the tower. My bad. That was a mistake, but we still end up taking the tower anyway. That's what I'm talking about. Good high Valkyrie. Bad tombstone placement, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty sure this game's already over. Should I save you the time? Should I cut to 1:20? We'll see. We'll see. If I might just go for the 3rd crown and just call the video. I don't want to give up yet. You know, I don't want to count my boy out. Maybe he makes a miraculous comeback and I'm sleeping on the greatest player of all time. I don't know. But I don't see it. I really don't. I tried to be fancy and void block and it was just dumb. It was just dumb, chat. Bats make an appearance. Evo Bats make an appearance. But they're just naked bats. He didn't support them. Okay. Makes sense to me. Okay, yeah, he's got time for one more good push. Let's not count this man out. Don't get it twisted. He has a void too. He has a void too. Yeah, okay, GG's. Okay. Alright, this game's over. We'll go ahead and we'll just hold this W. Tombstone down, there's no way he breaks through in time. So, GG's to this giant player. Pretty bad matchup for him. I feel like running the Dagger Duchess. So we're going to take this W, and we're going to catch y'all in the next one. Alright, up here against Iron, 1416. He likes his spirits. You can see it in his banner. We're going to toss up the good luck. Maybe he's playing a cycle deck. Maybe he's not. I don't know. He cycles his knight first play. It's kind of interesting to me. I'm just going to leak for a little bit. Play our skeleton dragons. I just don't want this to cross to his side of the bridge. Going to take a sip of my water. Staying hydrated is also very important in CRL. Void here is a +1 trade. Makes our skeleton dragons a little more threatening. Okay. Lumberjack. Just gonna let it go. He had like 2 shots. So he doesn't have his Inferno Dragon in hand, so I'm apt to go in. Inferno Dragon, Lumberjack. Kind of looks like a Golem deck. I'm not entirely sure, though, but just from the looks of it. He might have played those bats too early. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, rip. He doesn't have Inferno Dragon in hand. Oof. 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 Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Void is actually a pretty good balloon answer, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, but it's not good enough, is it? This is what I'm talking about, man. One good decision. One good decision, one mistake. My opponent cycles his bats and he loses his tower. I'm not going to cut it just yet. I feel like he could bring it back. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a believer. He's done a decent amount of damage to both towers, so. Whenever they just cycle 5 elixir like that, you usually want to push into it. So he just wasted his bowler. You push into it because a lot of times your troops will take out his troops. So we're going to push into that bowler. We know he has bats, so we're just going to go and support this with Skelly Dragons. Void and Zap, because I don't want my entire push to die here. This is fine. Yeah, we weren't able to kill the Inferno Dragon, so that's unfortunate. Should have done a better job playing around it. Not quite sure what his win condition is yet. Like, it feels like he should have a balloon in here. Yeah, I was going to say. Makes sense. Fortunately, we have a lot of answers for balloon, and that void is not gonna cut it, I don't think. Okay, let's go in here. Inferno Dragon for his Inferno Dragon. Yeah, that's right, buddy. There we go. Finally able to play around that Inferno Dragon. Maybe we can get a lock. He'll probably block it. Good game to that guy. Honestly, he didn't play horribly. Didn't play great either. He made one mistake and ended up costing him his tower and the match. So, another day, another victory for the Lava Hound players. Taking down the Sweats. Alright, I'll see you in the next match. Alright, into likely our last match of the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I mean, the fact that there's maybe like a few hundred people that are watching this video, like, that's pretty cool. You know, I appreciate that. So thank you for supporting me and watching this video. I'm gonna do this. I'm pretty sure he's either running a Hog or Royal Giant. Frick me, I was trying to get the King Tower activated and that was an utter failure, so my fault. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it this far in the video, you've been watching for like 20 minutes or something, and I just want to show my appreciation. So thank you so much for supporting me as a creator. I'm gonna try and end the video with a nice little dubski. It does look like Hog, yeah, it is, and really weird ability, like, oh brother. Yeah, I misplaced the tombstone. Rip. I was over here criticizing this man. You do whatever you want, man. I can't even place a tombstone in the right spot. Yeah, that makes sense. We're just gonna zap a Rooney here. Might go for an Ice Spirit and protect it, yeah. Yeah, this is a really annoying matchup. Not just because it's like a bad matchup, but it's just like annoying. I don't know. No! No, no. Because they have Firecracker, and they can do a really good job protecting it. Like, unless you have Evo Zap, basically your time to win this matchup is when you have Evo Zap in cycle. Because you need a Void for the Tesla, and you Evo Zap, and you can finally kill the Firecracker, and you can break through. So your job is literally just trying to survive until you have Evo Zap in hand. I'm not even exaggerating. We're going to finally get the King Tower activated. So we do have Evo Zap. We get the King Tower activated. We're going to try and make a push when the opportunity presents itself. Okay. That opportunity is now. Alright, Evo Zap goes down. He was trying to Void block, which I get. He's going to cycle back, though. That's the problem, but we're going to do what we got to do. Yep, okay. Balloon like this. And once this pops up, we're going to Void like so. And he's back to another Firecracker, but Balloon is still gonna go to work on the tower, and that's what I'm talking about. Beautiful Valkyrie placement. Beautiful, that's tower down. And in a 2-tower game, we have a really good, maybe not a good matchup per se, but it's winnable. A little bit of a panic tombstone there, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I will not lie. I will not lie to y'all. But I really don't want this to go to a 2-tower game. I mean, it's probably going to. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yes. No, I don't know how much Earthquake does. I don't think it does enough. We did it. We did it, chat. We did it. We beat Hog Earthquake, which is not a great matchup. The power of Evo Zap. That's what I'm talking about, baby. GG's to this Hog Earthquake player. We'll take that dub. Catch you in the outro. And that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the content as well. This is the deck one more time. I'll post the link to this deck in the YouTube description, so you can just copy it and open it in Clash. Give this deck a try. It's cathartic. Like, it's easy to use. It's fun. If you aren't having fun with Clash, try something new. Try this deck. Give it a try. I promise it's good. It's third highest win rate in all of Clash Royale right now, so I wouldn't steer you wrong. Let me know what you think of the deck. And please consider subscribing to the channel. And I'll catch you in another video real soon. Peace!